guys, today I'm going to do our tag. I can't remember what it's called. It's called the Fall Favourites tag. I feel like I should have known that. Marnie from Miss Gold Girl tagged me, and I just kind of needed a little push to make a video this week because I've been super busy, and if you quite honest, until today when I went to work I haven't really been wearing any makeup, and so I couldn't be bothered. But I have been busy with one specific thing, which if you follow me on Instagram and my vlogs you will know, and you may be able to hear, and it's this. This is what I've been busy with. We got a puppy, and we will be talking more about him in another video. There is already a vlog up where you saw him right at the very end, but there's not very much up on my vlog channel about him yet. I think that this video will go up before anything else. I've had lots of requests for various different videos. I'm taking them all into consideration, but I wanted to introduce him in this video because you will be able to hear him. So yes, we'll talk more about him later. So back to the video itself. This is kind of just all fall favourites, which I understand is autumn. Don't worry, don't panic. I haven't taken on a complete Americanism there. Although I do love the alliteration. I do tend to use fall when it comes to FFs. But I do appreciate that that's not an English word and we do say autumn, so autumn favourites. This is broken down into categories of things that is your favourite of. So the first one is candle, and that was the easiest one. I knew straight away what it was going to be. I've been burning it recently, and it is Yankee Candle's Fireside Treats. This smells absolutely amazing. I am not a big fan of like, you know, cakey smells and sweet scents, foodie smells from Yankee Candle, or just general candle companies. I find them really synthetic, just way too sweet and just sickly. And this is not at all. This is a very authentic toasted marshmallow smell. I recently made some s'mores cupcakes. I will leave that link below because that video is live now for our style on toast. Oh, I could just smell it. It's just underneath me. It smells so good. I recently made some s'mores cupcakes and I toasted them by putting them under the grill, and it smelled exactly like this. So I'm telling you, this smells actually like toasted marshmallows, and it's not at all. If you don't like the vanilla cupcake and the red velvet and all those things that people rave about, I think you'd still really like that one. And it's just, I only bring it out at this time of year. I am trying to kind of use up my summer one so I can save my autumn winter scents, but then it seems to be just flying by. We're already in October, so maybe I don't need to. Maybe it's, you know, it's almost Christmas. I know, but it is. Just accept it. The next one is favourite fall lip colour. This was really difficult. It was obviously going to be a berry tone, and so I decided to take off the lipstick I was wearing. Hence, I'm wearing kind of like a peachy cheek and stuff, and everything went with this guy. You're very wriggly today. It went with the lipstick that I was wearing to work, and it doesn't really go with it anymore because I have this. I know no one's concentrating me on around. They're not listening to me at all anymore. Are you like, it's so cute? That's always the comment that I get if I've got like a child or a pet now in a video. I didn't hear anything that you said after you put him on the camera. That's normally the case. So I'll just not speak for the rest of the video. It was going to be a plummy kind of lip colour, and so I decided to put it on for video even though it didn't really go with my makeup. Stop biting my necklace. But the one that I'm wearing you can't actually get anymore, and I know that's really mean, but I wanted to be truthful and tell you this is the one that I pull out every year, even though it was discontinued ages ago. I do have a couple of options for you. The one I love is the Accessorize Infatuated, which looks like this. I would swatch, but I only have one hand. This was the, oh, it's gone. This was the packaging. I loved it. I thought it was really cute. Very matte, a very dry matte, not for everyone. Like I say, I'm wearing that now. Should I swatch them on my face? That could be fun. Two options that I would suggest, because you can't get that one, is the Kate 107 from Rimmel, which is again a really deep burgundy, and I'll put the swatches up on screen for you. And this new one that's come out from Maybelline, which is a bit darker I think, called Divine Wine. I really like this. The texture of these new mattes are absolutely amazing. They're all matte, that is my thing. But the texture of these is gorgeous, very creamy, a lot like the Revlon, what is it called? The Revlon matte balms, but if possible, creamier and less drying, which I didn't even think they were particularly drying, but if you didn't like them because they were, you might still like those ones. Not a particularly matte to look at, but not in texture at all. So they would be the three. I'm also wearing a lip liner. It's a little bit dark. I was wearing a very bold lip initially, and then I thought, no, I'm just going to put on the one I want to wear. The lip liner I'm wearing is, I don't think this has a name. It's just a very dark, almost brown. It's like a blackened colour, and I was wearing it with a blackberry colour from Avon, and my lips were practically black. They're like, you know, very dark Ready Plum. Would you give up? What are you doing? Ow! You're pinching me. He's a very bitey boy, aren't you? Let me get your toy. Okay, he's got something to bite now. So yeah, that's what I would wear, and that's the lip liner that I'm wearing with it. If you have any recommendations for a really good, deep lip liner, I'm getting really into lip liner right now, and it's kind of a situation where I won't wear a lipstick if I don't have the lip liner to correspond with it. I just think it looks so much better, and for a long time I just thought it was a completely unnecessary thing. And I love it. So if you have a good recommendation for a not too expensive lip liner, I would love to hear it. Next one is, oh, I'm skipping ahead. Favorite fall drinks or drink. This was the one that I struggled with because I don't really have anything that I gravitate towards only at wintertime. I don't really like any of the seasonal drinks from Costa or Starbucks. Costa one year did do, and it's not fall, this was more Christmas, they did a salted caramel latte, which was gorgeous. That wasn't last year, it was the year before. I think it even had cream on top, and I don't like cream. Historically, I don't like cream. And it was so nice. It had cream and then it had this drizzle of something on top, and it was just very, very nice. And I liked that one. I think that's the only seasonal drink I've ever liked. Not a pumpkin spice latte kind of girl. Just I don't like pumpkin anything. I once made a pumpkin pie and it was horrible. Don't like pumpkin. Gingerbread, not really. If at a push I could drink it, but it's not my favourite. I like caramel and vanilla syrups in my lattes, and it's just not something that I would. He's seriously ripping he's ripping the you know what out of me right now. Yeah, you are mean. Don't bite me. So I would just say some kind of latte, some kind of hot drink. But if you do have any recommendations, again, from Costa or Starbucks preferably, for hot drinks, I am all ears. Just bear in mind I don't like the conventional ones. You know, I'm a bit boring like that. But I do like a caramel latte. Full blush, that's the one that I had in my hand. Now, when I watched Marnie's, the first one that came to mind was actually the one that she showed, which was NARS Sin. I love that blush. I love a lot of the, if Manny actually just did a blush video, if you want to go and watch that. If you like, I like a blush that's not, it's kind of barely there. Come this time of year, I'll wear a little bit more colour. I'm wearing something a bit bolder on my cheeks today, but I like something a little bit sheeny and neutral. She said in her video she was kind of brought up to, I'm fairly certain it was her and not someone else. I've watched a lot of videos this week, that she was brought up that the blush was supposed to enhance and make you glow rather than be a colour that brought out other colours in your face like lips and eyes, and I totally agree. I think very occasionally I like a bold colour on my cheeks, but I think more than anything it comes down to skill and the fact that I'm not very confident with my skills, that I like something that's not too bold. And so basically everything she likes, I like. So if you want to watch that video, you can. But the one that I wanted to recommend instead, because she already used that one, is Sugar Plum from, what is this called? Natural Collection. This is a beautiful colour, and one that I pull out every year. Very, very similar actually. Stop! Very, very similar to MAC Plum Full, which I also really, really like. But honestly, for the difference in price, this one's really good. A really good matte blush as well, because I'm not someone, and this is not gonna work. Anyway, I'm not someone who likes all matte blushes because sometimes they're quite difficult to blend, but I do like this one. It's a gorgeous colour. So, moving on, let me get back to where I was before Manny stood on the keyboard. Favourite clothing item? If we were just talking about items, it's gonna be sweatshirts, just really easy stuff. I like to wear jumpers over the top of leggings or skinny black jeans, especially for work. I just wear my skinny black jeans, which are just, it's fairly casual at work. You can't wear jean colour jeans. So I wear black jeans all the time. Today I'm actually wearing something a little bit nicer. It's a jumper, which has a pull in it. Now I think it has one on this side as well. It didn't have a pull in it before I got home. This jumper was from H&M, I actually really like this. But I like to wear jumpers like this, and today I have on a skirt, which is unusual. A skirt and cozy tights. The cozy tights for Primark actually should probably get a mention here. The ones with the fleecy insides, they are amazing. If you're looking for thermals, also very, very good. When we went to New York in January some years ago. Ow! This video is just going to be me attacked by him. Stop attacking me! Okay, I'm going to just pick it back up again now. Yeah, the thermals from, or the fleecy tights from Primark make really good thermals. But I like those with skirts and stuff. I don't tend to wear dresses and skirts a lot during the summer. because I like to be able to cover up my legs and it's not really the season for it, whereas winter is, or autumn for this tag. So yeah, I suppose that would be in there, but just jumpers and sweaters and things in general, such an easy outfit. I hate dressing for summer. I never know what to wear. I always feel so self-conscious, and it's a really body-conscious time. Come autumn, winter, you can put on kind of leggings and a big jumper and I'm golden at that point. So that would be, I suppose, boots as well. I love boots, but it's one of those things that in England we don't get a big summer. We kind of boots and jumpers weather a lot of the time, so whether we can call that actually fall clothing item, I don't know. Favourite fall movie? Probably, if I had, the first thing that comes to mind, which is purely because of the cover and like certain scenes within the movie, would be, where are you going? He likes to sleep on my shoulder, this happens a lot. When Harry Met Sally. It's got that whole autumnal vibe going on. It's then in Central Park. I always wanted to go to Central Park in the autumn when the leaves are falling. It's a very expensive time to go to New York, which is why we always go in January, because it's the cheapest time to go and it's freezing. And you're not allowed on the grass in winter. Fun fact. But yeah, that's definitely the thing that I think of. You see all seasons then, but it's definitely something I think of with fall or autumn. Favourite fall TV show? That's really difficult. Ah, bit my ear. What do you think? What's your favourite fall TV show? Like something bitten, reality bites, something to do with biting. Is that it? Is it something to do with biting? Favourite fall TV show is difficult because I can't think of specifically what comes back. Maybe Pretty Little Liars, because that always does a really good lead up to Halloween. That's always kind of, they do the mid-season thing, don't they? They do like a summer half season and then the rest of it comes back in the autumn winter, which is kind of cool. I like that mid-season break. So maybe that, because I know that'll be coming back very soon. Exciting. I'm hoping that UK Netflix has that episode by episode again. But I can't really think of anything else that I associate with this time of year. I think it's slightly different in America, although I suppose we do get a lot of shows now directly after they do. But I don't know if our TV season works the same way. I think we tend to get a lot of new shows, a lot of new shows at the beginning of the year as opposed to autumn, whereas I know in America you get kind of like the full schedule. So I don't know, but I would probably say Pretty Little Liars just because the only thing that I kind of look forward to at this time of year comes back. Next one is favourite Thanksgiving food. Obviously, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving in the UK. Well, not necessarily obviously, for those of you who don't know, we don't. It's an American holiday. So that's the one that I will be skipping. And the last one is favourite Halloween costume. This is really difficult. I'm gonna say my fallback is always cat. It's so easy. But probably one of my favourites, I mean, we have a Halloween party since I was tiny, since it wasn't really the thing to do in England to have Halloween parties. My dad used to work in America a lot when I was a kid, which probably is where my obsession with all things American started, actually. The fact that my dad used to travel there a lot when I was a kid, and he would bring back the most amazing things. I always just had in my head that it was just this like amazing place, which in fairness it is. But I think that's where I developed my affinity with the country, because he would bring back all these decorations, and we didn't celebrate Halloween for a very long time in England. I mean, some of you will just be thinking I'm completely lying, but when I was a kid, it was not the done thing. None of my friends had Halloween parties. You didn't get Halloween stuff in Asda. It just wasn't, you just didn't. And he brought all these Halloween decorations back. And in hindsight, it wasn't a lot, because if you guys have seen my vlogs of Halloween past, I'll try and remember to link the vlog from last year. He goes all out. The decorations are absolutely insane. It takes him a week. It's a big, big deal, Halloween in our house, and it's just stemmed from these tiny little parties that we had for kind of family and very, very few friends to these huge parties that we've had as kind of adults. But probably one of my absolute favourite costumes that I wore, which is not even particularly Halloween-y, it's just I never do another costume thing, would be the comic strip that I did. I think I did a tutorial for it. It was really, really simple, and I copied somebody else's tutorial. It was just to get ready with me, really, because I copied somebody else's tutorial. There were hundreds online of this comic strip kind of pop art girl, and it was so easy, but it looked so, so cool. It was so effective that I would... Someone's ringing me. Ella's school trip is running a little bit late, and her childminder is, what are you doing, guy? He's just like running around. I've got like holes in my tights, holes in my jumper. You are a little destruction machine. You bit my ear again. You. I think we need to rename you. I'm not sure what. Anyway, what was I even saying? Yeah, Ella's school trip is overrun, and so I need to go and get her as and when. She's going to a book signing for David Baddiel. Who knew David Baddiel was a children's author? I did not know that at all. David Baddiel, like, did anyone used to watch the show that he did with Frank Skinner? It was like No Football. God, what was it called? Ow. It was totally improvised, and they used to just chat with the audience and stuff. It was around the time, it was just after they'd done the big Football's Coming Home song. Some of you, oh, I can see your blank faces through the TV, or through the computer, or through your iPhone, whatever you're watching this on. People are like, no. People my age remember this stuff. So Halloween costume, yeah, it would have been the comic book girl. So I will try to link again that tutorial. I'll put up some pictures and stuff now, so you can see what I was talking about. But yes, that's it for today's video. I thought maybe I could film a couple. Ow! I thought I could film a couple, get a couple of videos filmed. He just sleeps all the time, and he's not sleeping right now. I think it's because I'm being loud. He's wondering what's going on. Yeah. I'm probably not going to get time to film a couple of videos now. This guy's not going to allow that. So it's probably going to be light for the next week because I'm working all week next week. And then I have this to contend with when I'm not there. So just kind of bear that in mind. But thank you, Marnie, for tagging me. I will tag a few people below. If you are there, please do the tag. If you're not there, still feel free to do the tag. And yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying autumn. My favourite season. It's everyone's favourite season, as Eliza Schlesinger, or whatever you say her name is, knows. If you haven't seen that, it's called Freezing Hot. You need to watch Freezing Hot on Netflix. It's an hour special and it's excellent. She's hilarious and she has fall is every girl's favourite season. And there are various references to that I won't make because you won't understand it unless you've seen it, but you need to watch it. It's like pumpkin, everything. Watch that on Netflix, because I know you all have Netflix. Everyone has Netflix. It's like the air that we breathe now. I'm gonna stop rambling now. I just chilled out now that I've stopped the video. You finally run out of energy. Should we see what he's doing? Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. He's seriously so wiped out right now. I can't believe how tired he is. He's finally chilled out just at the end of the video. Should we go and edit this now? Okay.